When Trump landed in Turkey, he immediately got lost and had to be guided around by Erdogan, the Turkey president. Look at Erdogan is clutching his arm and basically guiding him around as if he's an old man. There is no other way to put it than global humiliation. We are currently going through global humiliation after Donald Trump, number one, tried to tinker with the FIFA World Cup rules, leading to America losing the game last night and directly leading to the players of Belgium making fun of Donald Trump's dance. You know, his signature dance? All of the players of Belgium gathered around and began to mock and imitate that. People put a side by side video of this very same thing happening. And this is what happens when you try to rig the game, when you try to change the rules, and then your team ends up losing. Listen, I always want United States teams to win. I'm an American. I think it's fun when the United States wins. I watch it with my friends. I also don't think that Donald Trump should be using his presidential power to place pressure on every single thing possible: schools, institutions like colleges, law firms, media, FIFA World Cup. He's even trying to get Europe to just give us Greenland through Denmark, and he's pressuring them at this NATO summit. It is all humiliating and despicable, and when I call it a global humiliation ritual, I truly mean that. Like, even ahead of this NATO summit that Donald Trump is currently in Turkey for, Vladimir Putin began to strike the hell out of Ukraine, killing 21 civilians, injuring 60 more, destroying buildings. And it's worth pointing out, this was directly after a phone call with Donald Trump. So Donald Trump and Putin hop on the phone, and Trump starts to talk about how well this went. The phone call went amazing, it went swimmingly, Putin and him are aligned. And then Putin continues to humiliate him, the United States, and all of NATO by continuing to destroy and slaughter Ukrainians. And Donald Trump acts like we're on the verge of a deal. It is an actual humiliation ritual that we're going to talk about throughout this video in a steady handed manner. So make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to.
Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutation to all the brothers who push the word of truth and in sincerity, hopefully. Tabernacle of David, I'm the elder Yashawan. And a quick lesson. 2nd Ezra 9 and 3 in the GNT. What we're looking for is this: unstable leaders and confused rulers. Go back here real quick. World leaders laugh as Trump gets what? Confused. This is fresh off the headlines an hour ago from the fresh kid, Adam Mockler. Look at the quick thumbnail. Thumbnail, right, says what? Confused. Look at this. I think I need to get that. Let me get that. That might be the thumbnail. Confused rulers. That comes straight out of the book. Okay, one more. Right here. Unstable. Let's read it. 2nd Ezra 9 and 3 in the GMT. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. When you see these things happening, you will know that they are what God Most High has spoken about since the beginning of creation. So we see those things clearly. Adam made a whole video about it called Confused. Get it? That's the nail on the head. That's the Spirit of the Lord moving. Where were we at? We were about 4 minutes in. After the commercial, Salakia. I'm going to get one more precept and we can call it a day. They just said everything that needs
when Californians are hurt by government.
The headlines are speaking for itself. Okay, what do I have to say? Come on up here. Carrying on my wayward.
Trump landed in Turkey, he immediately got.
Slocky, let's go right about. Yeah. He's just doing all manner of weird shit. Right? And that's what this whole video, what is it, 18 minutes? It's all about the weird shit this dude. Look at this. Restraining or look at this. This nigga's got Satan on him. Let's see where we're at here. I'll get one more. Men losing their minds. What does that mean? Or hearts failing them, Salakia. Come on, Adam. Salakia.
About this.
Great job. He's pulled it together. Not an easy job.
Post yesterday with respect to Prime Minister Maloney, that true social post with the restraining order.
Oh, I don't know. I think she's a nice person, actually. We've had a good, we had a bad relationship. It became a little bad because she refused to help us. Again, I didn't put a heavy press on her, but she refused to get involved with the Hormuz Strait, or you could also say just Iran.
Yeah. Our allies aren't going to go on a suicide mission by trying to send their vessels through the strait on some wartime mission for Donald Trump, who doesn't deserve any trust or respect. Why would you think that our NATO allies trust or respect you or want to go to war with you, bro? It's never going to happen. Right here is one of the most humiliating aspects. And just indulge me for 1 second, because I know that I'm going off on a lot of foreign policy stuff, but this is very, very important. Donald Trump lands in Turkey for the beginning of this NATO summit, and of course he has to kick it off with a bunch of BS. But the most offensive part is he's kicking off this NATO summit by flirting with the idea of drawing down troops in Europe at a time when Putin's shadow is looming over all of Eastern Europe and he wants to invade more and more. We have Donald Trump saying this. He's just so soft on Putin. What did Putin tell him yesterday?
Mr. President, further drawdowns in Europe. Are you likely to announce further troop drawdowns in Europe?
Say it.
Are further troop drawdowns in Europe likely? And are you satisfied with the progress that NATO allies have
Well,
made?
we're going to see. I was very disappointed with NATO. And frankly, if it weren't held in Turkey, where my friend happens to be a very strong leader, a very strong person, it's possible that I wouldn't have attended.
Bruh, this guy is like a child. It's like me when I'm at prom, and I'm like, I wasn't even going to go to prom. If it wasn't held at this place, I wasn't even going to go.
I felt I had to attend because of the fact that, I know he's gone all out. It was a big thing to have NATO come to Turkey or any place else. It's a big thing. But we weren't treated well because we did something in Iran. We don't need anybody's help. I didn't even want their help.
Bro, you were just complaining that Giorgia Maloney wouldn't help you. Oh my god. This is like if I went to prom and didn't have a date. And then I'm like, yeah, I didn't even want to go in the first place, but I went because it's held at this really cool venue. You know what? I didn't even want a date. I didn't even want a date in the first place.
Want their help. But before I asked, they said they wouldn't be there. And we've invested trillions of dollars in NATO. Why? To protect European countries and others, Canada, etc., but to protect people, countries from, generally speaking, it used to be the Soviet Union, now it's Russia. And I say that's fine.
Donald Trump doesn't have the ability to do second-order thinking, to think about the secondary results of things. It's not just that NATO protects European countries. It's that NATO protects the entire global order that allows people to thrive in liberal societies. When I say liberal, I mean societies that promote social harmony and equality and human dignity. A lot of these NATO countries that Trump is shitting on, Canada, France, Italy, the United Kingdom, a lot of them are imperfect countries. I'm not going to say that they're perfect or anything, but these are some of the leading countries in allowing, human rights and human dignity. So what we're doing with NATO is protecting that. NATO was actually created after World War II. A bunch of leaders got together and tried to find a way to stop the world from devolving into another bloody worldwide conflict. Now, Trump is starting his own isolated conflicts in the Middle East, but it's worked thus far for the past 80 or 90 years. We haven't gotten into a massive global war since World War II.
But you would think that they'd be very willing to do something to help us. And they really weren't. In the case of the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister, I guess he's no longer there. Maybe because of this. It was a very unpopular thing he did. He said,
Bro, Trump started off the NATO summit by shitting on Canada, shitting on the United Kingdom, shitting on all of our allies, and then praising Vladimir Putin and implying that NATO doesn't really need to exist whatsoever.
Okay, that's all we need right there. Now, you get one on the way out. You can clearly see that the Trump beast is on some Nebuchadnezzar. type. Men's hearts. Yeah. There it is. What is your heart? Your mind. People will be terrified. Terror. Faint from terror. You're going to lose your damn mind because of the thing. Best believe Trump knows what's coming. What does it say? Over what is coming. What's coming? The angels are coming. Yahweh Shai is coming. The UFOs are coming. The aliens are coming. The war is coming. Okay. The end is coming. All right. They know. Men's hearts, their minds. Niggas are losing their mind for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Right now, Trump is being pushed one way that, nigga, if you don't do what I'm telling you to do in front of you, but I don't want all my dirt to come. You're going to do that, your dirt's going to come out, or I'm going to take another shot at you from the grassy knoll, right? So he's got that. He knows that the angels are coming, right? He knows that the end is near, right? He knows that there's no way out. He knows all of those things. He knows that he's in a starring role. I was sent by God. Yeah, you were. To be a whole clown like Nebuchadnezzar. And here's how we're going to get out. Rev 12 and 12. Right? This is DJT. What's he doing? Tripping. You're going to see this nigga go into overdrive. The Most High goes, okay, now, act the damn fool. He's already confused. What's he about to do? He can come with that cruel Lord. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. What is it, Berean? Revelation 12 and 12 in the King James. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because you know that he hath but a short time. So Donald Trump knows that he hath but a short time. So what is he going to become? He's going to become that cruel. This is ISA 19 and what for you? He's going to flip. Most High going to flip him. I will give over into the hand. I will give the Egyptians over into the hand of it. He's going to flip him and make him cruel and fierce. Unlike 2016. Isaiah 19 and 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Saith the Lord of hosts. Salakia. So, I'm going to end it right there, but this nigga's losing. He's losing his damn mind. Okay, so and we get to see that. We understand what's going on some Nebuchadnezzar type shit. So he's liable to do, anything. He could do anything on his way out. We know he's about to flip. Most High's going to flip him. He's going to start doing radical, mean shit, right? Going back to, what do they call the Central Park 5 or whatever. What he tried to do, he could bring it.
He wants. Instead, he calls Trump on the phone, talks to Trump for about 8 hours, according to Trump, and then proceeds to strike Kyiv and humiliate Donald Trump, the United States, NATO, and slaughter.
World War III is coming with that. We pray that the elected were edified, you brothers and few sisters. This dude's a lame duck a long time ago. With that, we pray the elect were edified. Shalom.